As I set off on my journey to a friend's gathering, excitement bubbled within me. It was a long drive through a desolate stretch of road, but I relished the idea of reconnecting with old friends. The sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the barren landscape. My GPS stopped working and started acting strange. Now I was surrounded by nothing but vast fields and a seemingly endless expanse of road. A sense of isolation crept in, but I brushed it off, reminding myself that the destination was just a little further ahead. Suddenly, the engine sputtered and died, leaving me stranded in the fading light. Panic surged through me as I realized I had no phone signal, and the deserted road showed no signs of life. A shiver ran down my spine as a gust of wind rustled through the grass, carrying an eerie silence. With a deep breath, I stepped out of the car, hoping to get any signal. But there was nothing. Only the empty road stretching out into the distance. The sinking feeling in my gut intensified as a feeling of being watched settled over me. I turned around, my heart pounding, but saw nothing but the empty fields. Determined to find help, I started walking, the gravel crunching beneath my shoes. Darkness swallowed the landscape, and I wrapped my arms around myself, the chill of the night biting at my skin. The only source of light came from the pale moon overhead, casting glow on the desolate surroundings. As I ventured deeper into the darkness, strange sounds pierced the silence. Whispering voices seemed to echo through the night air, their words indistinguishable but laced with an undeniable malevolence. My pace quickened, driven by a primal instinct to escape whatever lurked in the shadows. My heart sank as I realized the road seemed to stretch on endlessly, a disorienting loop of never-ending asphalt. Doubt clouded my mind, and I questioned my sanity. Was I trapped in some sort of twisted nightmare? Every step I took only brought me back to the same stretch of road, as if mocking my desperate attempts to find salvation. Exhaustion weighed heavily on my limbs, and I collapsed onto the ground, tears mingling with the dirt. It was then that I heard it, a soft, haunting melody floating through the air. The hairs on the back of my neck stood on end as the sweet, melancholic tune grew louder. I followed the melody, my feet carrying me toward an old, dilapidated barn at the edge of the field. Moonlight filtered through the broken windows, casting long shadows on the decaying wooden walls. The melody grew louder still, filling my ears and drowning out my thoughts. I stepped inside the barn, its musty scent filling my nostrils. The melody reached its peak, and I froze as I witnessed a ghostly figure, cloaked in white, standing in the center of the room. Her eyes, empty and filled with sorrow, met mine. A wave of realization washed over me as I understood the true nature of my predicament. I had stumbled into the domain of a vengeful spirit, forever trapped in the middle of nowhere, preying on unsuspecting travelers. The melody was her lure, drawing in the lost and the desperate. With every ounce of strength I could muster, I turned and fled, the echoes of her haunting song following me into the night. Miraculously, I stumbled upon a passing vehicle, and the driver offered me a ride to safety. As we drove away, the barn and the spirit vanished, leaving only the chilling memory behind. To this day, the image of that ghostly figure and her haunting melody haunts my dreams. The experience serves as a reminder that in the darkest corners of the world, unimaginable horrors can lurk, waiting to ensnare those who find themselves stranded in the middle of nowhere.